Good morning, Affton. I'm Jack Weber, and it's May 7th today.
I'm Cameron. Welcome to this week's edition of Cougar News.
I'd like to congratulate you all on finishing almost an entire year of school. So
close, and yet so far away.
Keep on trucking, as they say.
Oh, that reminds me. Don't we have a story to do?
Yeah, let's hop into it. Go ahead for Tyreek's story.
Do you know about the EDD?
No, I don't.
No, I have no clue.
No.
Yes.
Do you really?
No, I don't.
Well, I didn't either, until I went to Mr. Lebehusen, who told me that the EDD, or Engineer Design Development class, went to the Airman Showcase on April 11th. The students made projects to solve real-world problems. And then at the Airman Showcase, they displayed what they had made. Caught up with Chris Murphy to talk about his solution to public toilets.
This is the self-cleaning toilet project. We wanted to design a self-cleaning toilet in the sense that it cleans the seat. What we have is we have 8 nozzles connected to a central hub, connected to a pump and a reservoir in the back part of our tank, which would pump cleaning fluid on a 45-second cycle, and after which it'd be perfectly good to go and clean. 15 different nozzle designs before coming across the design that actually spray the way we wanted it to. For the cleaning fluid, we most likely go with cleaning alcohol. The self-cleaning cycle would be on a switch, as in you don't have to wait. If you really have to go to the bathroom, you hit the button, you let it run if you want to, and you're good to go. The setup we used is more towards industrial use. So it'll be very small area actually taken up. It'll all be in the toilet, and you just open up the lid, put in some cleaning fluid, and you'd be good to go for that month and save some money on a janitor cleaning your toilets in that area. And this would be around $200 to $300 to buy as a total product.
From Cougar News, this is Tyreek Bulyubasic.
And we're back. Thank you for that, Tyreek.
That was a great story. Definitely feel like I know a little bit more about what Mr. L's doing. So.
You know what seems like a great time for now?
What's that?
Do you like this top? So gay. Really? Yeah, it's totally gay.
You know, you really shouldn't say that.
Say what?
Well, say that something's gay when you mean it's bad. It's insulting. What if every time something was bad, everybody said, "Oh, that's so girl wearing a skirt as a top"?
Oh, you are.
Those are cute jeans, though. When you say that's so gay, do you realize what you say? Knock it off.
There's a football game tonight, and I have nothing to wear.
So I hear you have nothing to wear to the football game.
Yeah.
Well, I got something for you.
Jamming, man.
I could get a good boogie going on to that.
Well, you know, why don't we boogie oogie oogie down to Teacher of the Week?
Let's hip hop to it then.
How long have you been a teacher here at Affton?
This will be my 16th year.
What is your favorite part of Affton High School?
Well, I like my classroom. This is where a lot of things happen. I feel comfortable here. I have a lot of my artifacts here. This is where I get to meet the students and get engaged with history and with them and their lives. So I'd say my classroom.
What are your views on the students?
I think Affton has a very good pool of young, dynamic people, very energetic, very working class and real. I find Affton students some of the best students I've ever worked with.
Is your job rewarding?
It is. I get to work in an area, in a curriculum, and in a setting that's to my liking. I have autonomy here, I have freedom here, and I love history, and this is a good place to work.
Why did you choose to be a history teacher?
Oh, wow. Well, I love history. It's everything. It's the history of our culture, our technology, our economics, our lives. I think history has a lot to teach us, and it's who we are.
What you do. We appreciate it.
Actually, a special thanks to all the teachers for all they've done throughout the year.
Man, you gotta stop with that emotional stuff.
All right. On with the show, as they say.
How about we go to my story then?
Sounds good to me.
So, how long have you been teaching here at Affton?
11 years.
And do you officially plan to retire after this year?
I don't know. I get kind of antsy, so I don't know. I'm sure I'll do something, but probably not as extensive as teaching.
What do you think is the best thing to see as a teacher from the students that you teach?
There's many things. I love to have the opportunity to look at them as freshmen, have them back again as sophomores, watch their growth, their development in their writing, their understanding of literature. I also like to watch the kids grow and mature here at the high school and be very creative. You don't maybe see it as a freshman, but by the time they're a junior, I love to see them blossom. I love to see them work here at the high school on homecoming. I love the enthusiasm that the kids have after they figure everything out and what a great school this is with so many fine traditions.
So, what's it like having Miss Neer as a teacher?
Miss Neer, she's a character. One time she's mad, other time she isn't, but overall she just wants to teach the class and everything goes smooth.
Whether she retires or not, I think we can all appreciate how helpful Ms. Neer has been to us over the years. From Cougar News, this is Cameron Freeman. All right, now Jack, be honest with me. Did you like it?
Yeah, it was okay.
Okay? Jack, I poured my heart and soul into that story.
I mean, it was great.
Okay, good. I'm excited now.
So what is the process of hiring a new assistant principal?
Well, the first thing, after Mr. Buck got the position down at Rogers Middle School, we posted it. And from there, we had over 100 applicants. And it all happened kind of over spring break. So we were able to go through all those. And Mr. Buck and I, we interviewed about 20 candidates for one-on-one hour-long interviews. Out of those 20, we chose some to come back for another hour-long interview with building level committees. Mr. Lukey was chosen for his experience, number 1, 2. He is from Ferguson Florissant School District. He had his whole teaching career and administrative career so far at McClure. He had about 6-7 years experience as an English teacher and then 4 years as an assistant principal at McClure, and then was asked to go over to McClure South Berkeley for 2 years as an assistant principal over there.
After interviewing Mrs. Jackson, I decided to go and ask Mr. Lukey some questions myself.
At what point did you decide you wanted to enter education?
I wanted to get into education when I was in college. I knew that that's what I wanted to do from a professional standpoint because I really enjoyed teaching skills and working with young people.
What is the most challenging aspect of education?
The most challenging aspect of education is really ultimately trying to connect with all of the different students. Everybody learns differently. Everyone has opinions. Everyone has preconceived notions. Education is all about compromise and trying to figure out how to reach all of those individuals as effectively as you possibly can.
What do you find most appealing about Affton specifically?
The thing I like most about Affton is it's small, and for me, I'm all about personalization, and I want to know my students, and I want to know my teachers, and I want to know the community, and I want to be a part of those things.
What do you do in your spare time?
I'm a dad, first and foremost. I've been married, it'll be 10 years this summer. Riding bikes or just doing stuff in the backyard or just hanging out. I love my kids and I love spending time with them. I'm a borderline, I would say, addict of fantasy baseball. I'm Mr. Lukey, and I'm looking forward to being an assistant principal here at Affton High School in the Affton School District.
You know what? Why don't we wrap up with Cameron's story about the music festival last weekend?
Sounds good to me.
Let's jazz to it.
Last Sunday, students from the elementary, middle, and high school participated in a fine arts concert. The concert took place within Affton High School's auditorium. Events included strings and orchestra, concert choir, and combined middle and high school ensembles. Let's take a listen in to one of the acts. From Cougar News, this is Cameron Coons.
From Cougar News, I'm Jack Weber.
I'm Cameron Freeman.
Stay classy.
For me.
Or Tariq. Hey, quit crunching at the camera.
That's weird. In between show. Yeah, we're experiencing technical difficulties. I'm joined here today with Cameron Coons.
And we're back. From Cougar News.
I'm Cameron. If you say from Cougar News, introduce yourself first.
We already said our names.
You know what I mean. Say your name first.
They know who I am.
But
No,
still,
okay.